It has been really great 4 years living in a Helsinki area. Yeah, we have loved this place, and of course when we have been so long time living in a Helsinki in a van, we know the places. For example, this is one of the favorite places. Of course, we try to find places where there's nobody else, but these are public parking lots, so there's always some people. This is a peninsula, which is basically middle of nowhere, and this just a small walking area over there beside the sea. But otherwise, yeah, people don't find these places because you cannot find this place from the map.
Yeah, this is like a hidden little secret.
We are not saying where we are.
This has been a really quiet place in the night time, so no big groups come here to party, even the weather is amazing. So sometimes it's kind of tricky.
And of course you can find always these places where there's a huge pine trees giving you a shade, so it's not too hot in a van.
Static van life around this Helsinki area has been really easy because we know where to get drinking water and we know where to dump tanks, and there's not that stress in our life.
Yeah, when traveling there's always this not a struggle, but yeah, you have to always keep your eyes open for water spots or places to dump your tanks or something else. I don't feel like it's a burden of finding those places, but yeah, of course it takes out time of your day because you have to look from the maps.
When you drive to the area that you don't know, like is it a good place to spend tonight or is it a quiet place or anything, like everything is exciting and new.
Yeah, going to the new country itself is exciting, not just going there and being in a hotel and
walking in the boulevards with a bunch of other tourists, but you have to live like a local.
That's a really awesome way of traveling that way.
Yeah.
Because you really get into the country's vibe and you can get really good feelings about it. It might feel a little overwhelming first.
Especially because Europe is so tiny and every country speaks different kind of languages and some people use weird letters, so if there's a sign and what people talk, like you cannot understand a word. But still, everything always works out fine.
And of course, we have lots of different kind of cultures around Europe. Every country has really strong culture of everything. So in every country, people are acting differently and they talk differently, and you might be confused sometimes.
But it's so enjoyable to watch those tiny little things.
Yeah.
There is religion or family thingies or something. Or something with the food. For example, in Eastern Europe you can always find these sweet peppers because they will put these in every food. Paprikas that we have cut. And then we are boiling potatoes, leftover potatoes and leftover these fish cube. Some kind of white fish. So I'm boiling everything here. Then I will little bit boil these so they become tender and then just put everything inside of the sweet pepper. We are excited to test. Does it make our van total sauna? Because these pots and pans do not do that.
Somebody asked if we had any spiders or other crawlers coming into our van. Well, no and yes. There hasn't been that much like other crawlers inside our van or spiders. We have had only one spider here for I think year or two.
Yes.
Yes. Is it the same spider or is there many spiders? We don't know, but there is a web on that corner that we don't destroy. So the spider is living here with us with peace. It made the web there and it has been there and it has been growing the web ever since. No other crawlers has been inside the van, only that one spider over there. Sometimes when there is an ants colony just beside our van, we are afraid that the ants will come inside of the van, but it hasn't happened. For example, now we parked on the other side of this parking area, and there was a lot of ants, so we changed the spot over here because of that.
We keep everything, our dry food, inside of those like plastic mason jars. So we don't get ants or other creatures inside of the van. We are a bit, well, I'm a bit paranoid about it. It's like my biggest fear, getting all kind of ants and bugs and mice inside of the van. Looks pretty gross, but it's just the potatoes and these fish cubes, and I'm going to fill these sweet peppers with them. Big pile of dishes. Never fun. So we have this system. I'll do the dishes and then I'll put it here, and Joni will use the towel to dry the dishes. And we always do the dishes before we leave the van, because then it's a pure joy to come back inside of the van where everything is clean. We have this thing going on. We are actually looking for our mosquito repellent, the Thermacell thing, and we know it's somewhere inside of our van. And we have to tear everything apart to find where that little thing is.
And chaos, because we have lots of things here that we gonna leave to our plot.
Yeah.
So all these tools and everything are staying there, and I think there's lots of them at the moment. So they are messing our organization here.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. We have to live with the extra stuff for weeks until we can like purge everything we need in the plot. This garage has been amazing. It can fit so much stuff inside. Maybe a little too much, because we tend to carry extra stuff. So what's the deal?
I'm going through them.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to use these snippety thingies to put the cushions. No, these are the holes for the shower curtain. What are these? I have no idea what are these.
There are buttons that you screw to the wood, and also you saw to the mattress, and you can...
Okay, that's my project. But now first the Thermacell. I think it's somewhere inside of the van. And Joni did find the Thermacell thingy, so we can go to the beach. So this thing is amazing. We did bought these pads from the Russia because they were so much cheaper there. It's just this little thing that heats this pad, and it works on the refillable gas. So it's nice that you don't have to put like any disgusting repellent with you that ruins your clothes. But we have too much stuff, and we have too much stuff in wrong places, so even we have done this for years, it's still something struggle, and it gets on our nerves. We don't really fight anything, but we do argue, and we don't never fight over money or people, like jealousy stuff, but we do argue about stuff.
So we're taking our hammocks and going to the beach, and one thing that we do always when we leave the van alone here, we use the wire between the front doors, so nobody can actually pick lock the doors and come inside. Yeah, we do it always. Whatever is the place, we do it always, so we can get the peace of mind that we have done everything Yes, days and nights are getting longer and we can have lots of more energy while it's sunny weather here in Finland. Yeah, taking the hammocks out and going to the sea. Actually, there's a couple of harbors over that way and everyone takes their boat out to the sea through this small canal, so it's really fun to just watch those boats going by. Yes, it's really nice to spend next winter in Spain, in a warm Spain. But I think the best thing about spending next winter in Spain is that Dino can get there also. Dino is getting so old that he doesn't like the coldness. So winters are more struggle for Dino than for us. If anyone asks where we are spending time or what we are doing, we are just making sure that our retired dog is having time of his life. Yeah, that's our job for next maybe 5 years. Happy birthday, dear Dino. Happy birthday to you. 17-year-old Dino.
Our old doggy, happy birthday. And make a wish. Dogs love to sniff around. There's a lot of boats because the weather is so good. Poor doggies, they are changed up in that pole. And there's a forbidden side.
It's always banned, but people do it anyway, so they have to put signs. So making live fire in any land is forbidden.
Yes, the ropes that we are using are these. These bad ones, they are not the tree hugging type, those really wide. So thank you, tree. We try not to harm you.
This is life. And this is free, this doesn't cost a thing and you can just enjoy. So our budget will not crash doing this kind of things. Things that we love. There's actually a word for those who just cruise around. Hobby cruisers. I think it's a straight translation. Hupiveneilijät. I think it's a quite negative saying. Hupiveneilijät, because it should be a really positive thing to enjoy the sea or lakes. And there is Helsinki. There's lots of islands that you can go and enjoy with your boat, and there's saunas and fireplaces.
Those boats can be pretty loud. I prefer silent sailboats. And with the sailboat you don't spend any money on gas.
Se on sekopäin ryhmä, mitä löytyy. No, se on ihan täyttä skeneen mukaan. Sulla on väärässä kulmasta. Se on liian alhaalla. Tai se olisi liian suorassa.
Se voi kannattaa, jos onpas ihana paikka laittaa. So it's so nice to go bathe in these natural waters because the seawater isn't that cold anymore.
Homeless people bathing. What a joy to watch.
This day has been amazing. We have been just relaxing in our hammocks and watching the sea and going swimming and eating and relaxing and basically doing nothing. We always try to look these somewhat naturey places, so it's nice to go outside of your van and just walk randomly. And it's so much more nicer to hear birds chirping from your van rather than the highway and road noises. We still have a few weeks left to work here in Helsinki area, and it's so draining because we want to go on the road so bad. Of course we try to appreciate every moment and this good weather and the fact that we can actually just be here. Sometimes your mind is so focused on other things that you kind of forget to be that appreciated mode. Best part living in your camper van is this one thing that happens no matter where you are traveling. Greek in Athens, we were wild camping basically next to the Acropolis hill, and when the night time came everyone left, and when the sun is setting, guess what? Everyone leaves. So empty parking spots. So even the daytime these places are very popular, but in nighttime you are all alone. I love van life. We are kind of knackered because we have done absolutely nothing today and it has been such a joyful day. We have been swimming, cooking food inside of the van, unfortunately, because there's a fire ban. So no live fire cooking outside this time. And then just chilling here and little bit cleaning and relaxing in those hammocks. Those are so great way. Like they don't take much space at all, and I think we use them not that often. I think we are going to just go bed early because we are so tired from the work life. I don't know, it takes like days to recover. It's just so busy and hectic. But luckily we have these kind of places where we can just come here and mellow and absolutely do nothing, because I think it's really important for our brain hygiene. And this is our opinion about the stealthiness, so we keep our lights open and our doors open. This is our bedroom section. Surprise, Vilak!
Surprise, Vilak! Yeah, I have some allergies still. It's one thing that I hate in being in Finland, because here I get allergies, but in southern part of Europe I don't get any. Yeah. So that is a bonus thing also. I can breathe.
Yeah. So I think we are doing something great, escaping the north and going some southern
vibes.
Yeah. Really good English. We did buy this new sheet cover. What is it? Duvet. And we are hoping, fingers crossed, it will last longer than the previous one, because these things are kind of expensive and it's kind of annoying that you have to replace them. And we usually tumble dry it and it's not good for the fabric, so I think it wears them out more quickly. But now we have a new bed setting, and guess what? Our household item budget is now used for 2 months, I think. So hopefully nothing else gets broken. It has been so warm that we have not really used the food stove at all. Maybe in the night time we will just fire those sticks that we gathered like a week ago. We still have them plenty of left. Like these tiny little things. So we don't even need to collect more firewood. We are totally okay with it. So all these summer things, it feels so good after the hard, cold, harsh winter. We can keep the door open. Like the whole this van section feels so much more spacious and open, and there's no blinds in our windows. I will put the blinds up when we go to sleep, because I don't want like random people peeking to our living space. Thank you so much for watching our videos and us doing basically nothing but doing a lot inside of here, so enjoying.